Live?
Is it live?
I think it's live. Hello, internet?
Yeah, it is.
Yo, what up, internet? What up? Should I tweet the stream? That's probably what I should do.
Give it a shot.
Yo, quick slants. Football show is live now. We're doing a big NFL tier list today.
I feel like it's super zoomed in on my face.
Oh,
You can't hear me.
It's the way the thing is because I had to like recrop. All right.
Recrop.
We're live. Quick Slants Football Show is live. I tweeted it. I did tweet it. Okay. And let's just make sure. All right. Let's do it. Let's start this damn thing.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of the Quick Slants Football Show. Episode 7. I believe I said 7 last week and it was wrong.
What's today?
Today is October 25th.
Is it week 7?
It is week 8 of the NFL. Episode 7 of the podcast. We missed the first week. I was sick. Anyways, where'd you get those balloons, by the way? What are those for?
Oh, yeah. I didn't tell you, did I?
Oh.
I got a promotion.
Oh.
Got me balloons. It's actually like a dinosaur.
Dude,
Here, let's see the dinosaur. There's like a dinosaur above those two balloons.
Dude, let's go. Congrats on your promotion, man. How does it feel?
Not
the same.
Kind of.
I felt. What's your official
title? A lot of stuff. From what I understand, it's business development manager.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So.
Should be interesting.
All right. Well, congrats on that, man. Balloons are a nice touch in the background. For anybody that hasn't caught on quite yet or can see, sorry, I knocked something over. Ben, if you want to sit back a little bit. But yours looks way darker now. Like when you were a little bit closer, it was the same shade, but now you're back, so now it's like a dark navy. Anyways, we have the same hoodie on. Can you see that? Can you see it now, Wrath?
Yeah, we're wearing these.
Same exact hoodie. You like had that on, and I was like, wait, I think I have that hoodie.
Here, that'll light me up.
Oh, yep, there you go. But yeah, so we're rocking the same hoodie today. To start the show, I believe we're going to be down one member. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I forgot that whoa, my mic just freaked out.
Are you all right?
Sorry,
it's live. We're doing it live.
All right. So I'm trying to stall until Ryan gets back. Anyways, I'm your host, Devin. That's what I forgot to do. I'm wearing a navy blue Nike hoodie, and to my other side here, we got Ben. He's also wearing a navy blue Nike hoodie. And today we are the Nike Hoodie Boys podcast.
Gang.
We can go with gang. We said, we're missing Ryan early on here. He had something come up, so hopefully he'll be able to join us in a little bit here. But the show must go on. So we're just going to kind of jump right in here, and we'll pick up Ryan if he joins.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I do want to start it off like we always do. Monday Night Football. Okay, I will say my boss at work, my day job, is a native of Chicago. And I don't want to throw the money out there how much, but let's just say it was at least four figures. And he bet on the Bears. He had a parlay with the Bears and Bulls. The Bulls played the Celtics, and he cleaned the fuck up. So the Bears ended up taking on the Patriots. They took that game 33-14. Overall, kind of surprised me. I feel like the Bears are one of those teams that kind of get dogged quite a bit. Ben, did you watch any of that game last night? Did we talk yesterday? Were you on yesterday?
I think we watched it together.
Yeah, that's right. That is true. We did watch it together. Sorry.
I'm on NFL.com looking at stats. Bailey Zappi's not even in the stat line. It just says Mac Jones 3 for 613 and an interception.
No, that can't be right because
100%. That's what they show.
Okay, well, I could tell you Bailey Zappi 14 for 22, 185 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He came in for Mac Jones early on. Mac Jones
tore it up.
3 for 6, 13 yards and a pick. They benched him right away. Said Bailey Zappi
came in and he was like 8 for 8 and 2 touchdowns. Or a touchdown.
Touchdown, yeah.
And then
I think they had 2 drives, but one was a rushing touchdown. Like he led the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then kind of didn't do anything after that, unfortunately.
You looked, they didn't run the ball.
But my question is like
at all, they just didn't run the ball. It's NFL.
True.
It says every week, every team that loses doesn't run the ball.
You feel like the Patriots
even
always
the Chiefs
been like that? I remember back in the day with Corey
Patriots
Dillon.
Always ran the ball. Have always run the ball. Even this season, they've run the ball like crazy.
Yeah, like LeGarrette Blount, and I remember Corey Dillon and shit, bro.
What's his name? Falk.
Kevin Falk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else they had. Some other Patriot.
Lawrence Maroney.
Dude,
he was
the
there
law
for a
firm,
while.
right?
He went to Minnesota.
Minnesota Golden Gophers, bro. Shout out them. Dude, you know what I'd really love to do? I'm going to save it for, because one of these days I talk about it every week. One of these days here, we're going to do a college football show or, episode of Quick Slants Football. And I want to kind of save a mascot quiz for that. I kind of want to do it raw. I'm trying to think if I should just quiz you or if we should take I kind of think it'd be dope if we do almost a college game day type show where it's 3 hours, maybe not a full 3 hours,
Jeez.
But yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Leading up to college football in the morning, maybe we go live,
or would it be more fun to talk about it while it's happening?
The games?
Yeah.
Ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea.
We watch the game and just talk about shit.
Let us know in the comments.
Games that have already happened.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Yeah, that works. Anyways, what I was going to say though, so I was thinking during that is maybe we could pull up a mascot quiz, and if we I'm kind of confident if me and you tag team it, dude, I would say we could get all but 2. I'm gonna give us two errors.
Division 1 AA.
1 AA.
There's some new teams that might get.
That's the only confusing part to me. Is the Sun Belt in there? Yeah, the Sun Belt's in there.
Oh yeah, Sun Belt's always been.
Okay, let me ask you, who's James Madison? Oh, you probably know. We already talked about them.
Yeah.
We talked about Old Dominion and shit at the same time. I forgot about that. But now I know that they're the Monarchs, but before that, on spot, I don't know if I would have got that.
Isn't that Old Dominion?
Yeah, we were.
James Madison's like the Dukes, but it's a bulldog.
Yes, they're the Dukes. Yes, but the conversation the other day. Sorry, I skipped ahead in my brain. Conversation the other day, for whatever reason. Oh, we were talking about Taylor Heineke, right? And he went to Old Dominion. Was that Taylor Heineke?
I don't think so.
Who was the QB that went to Old Dominion? There's a QB. He went to Old Dominion. Oh my god!
I have no idea. I don't even remember.
Really?
I seriously don't.
Old Dominion quarterback. Oosh. Yeah, Taylor Heineke.
Really?
Taylor Heineke went to Old Dominion. We were talking about this like a couple days ago. We were watching the game, the Washington game.
Yeah, I remember that. I guess that makes sense. But
I'm like losing my mind, bro. I'm like, man, I know we talked about this. But anyways, I think that'd be fun. I think we could do it. I think we do pretty well. So stay tuned for that. But going back to the game, quarterback situation, we touched on it. We touched on it a little bit, right?
Listen, Bailey Zappi has an arm. He's got a cannon.
I know you're Bailey Zappi.
He threw a lot of bad balls.
Mac Jones
he
guy.
threw a lot of bad balls because he doesn't know touch on the ball because he hasn't played a lot of NFL football. And he doesn't understand the pressure and how fast the corners are, that you can't just like get one out there, you know.
Zappi?
I think Zappi's better.
You think he has a higher ceiling?
Yes.
Okay.
Because simply Zappi's better, and I think that you could trade Mac Jones and get a lot to the Lions.
Would you like that as a Lions fan?
Depends.
You like Mac Jones? I like Mac Jones.
I mean, I do, sure, but it doesn't.
I could tell you if he was in Detroit, though, we would not like him.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it would be great.
We'd be like, dude, come on, man.
Especially because like we're the worst team and we could pick from the young guys coming out.
True. I know this is kind of semi off topic because we keep derailing from the Monday night game.
I don't think we've talked about the Monday night game at all.
And I know this is an Alliance podcast, but like, do you think, okay, we get the number 1 pick, right? Do you want CJ Stroud or Bryce Young?
I'm staying away from, I think, Alabama and Ohio State.
Okay, well, how about you don't have an option? You have to grab one of those two.
Guy from Kentucky.
No, you don't have an option. You have to take one of those two. CJ Stroud, Ohio State, or Bryce Young, Alabama.
I would take Bryce Young.
I would take Bryce Young.
Ohio State quarterbacks are a curse.
Dude, name one good one besides like
Troy Smith when he played for the Ravens as a backup.
Terrell Pryor.
He had like a decent career. Terrell Pryor played wide receiver.
I know, that's why it's funny. He did play quarterback originally at Ohio State.
What's his name? Played for like the Saints for like a bit as a backup, but he never really did. He wasn't any good when he played.
Quarterback?
Yeah, he was a quarterback like a few years ago.
Shit.
Played for the Saints for a while though.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Exactly.
Braxton Miller. He played for the Texans though, right?
Yeah, I think he played for the Saints too, right?
Looking up their quarterback history here. This is like all-time JT Barrett?
Yeah, JT Barrett. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's who you were thinking of, bro.
Not Braxton.
I just had to look it up. It's JT Barrett. Okay, well.
Yeah, Braxton Miller's another one though.
True, yeah. I'm taking Bryce Young. We got Jameson Williams, you know. They played together. Get that connection.
Worked for Tua.
Yeah,
I think so.
Kind of like it. But going back to the game, I thought the Bears on the other side, talk about a team running the fucking ball. God damn, did they run the ball. I think Fields, Montgomery, and Khalil Herbert, which he's been popping too, all had over 60 yards of rushing. I think Fields had like 80 something, but they came in with a clear plan to run Justin Fields. You know?
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many times watching that game, I thought to myself, man, that would have been a 4th down if they had any other QB, maybe like Jalen Hurts or like Lamar Jackson. You know, like, dude, he would like run out of the pocket and get a first down on like 3rd and 12 almost like every time. It was wild watching him.
Yeah.
And like I do think Justin Fields is good. He's got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong.
I guess he doesn't get hurt.
But imagine he kind of has like next year he has like a kind of like a 5-0, 6-0 start like Jalen Hurts has. You know, people are talking MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna get exposed.
You think so?
Yeah, I know that I said that a while ago too, but I just don't believe it. I know their defense is good. Like their team is good. There's just something about it. I think it's the quarterback. I don't trust Hurts at all.
That's
all
fair.
of a sudden that he's like an NFL. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I just don't want them to win again.
Okay.
The Lions never win.
Maybe we'll do that. I moved the thing. That gives it a little bit more dynamic.
But the reason that the Bears won the game is because they ran the ball.
Ran the ball. They
The
controlled the
foggy
clock.
day. It was a foggy, wet day.
Yep.
And the Patriots just threw the ball.
They tried. They didn't do very well. I don't mind throwing the ball if you're using your passing game as like a run game, essentially. Throwing those 1 yard, 2 yard balls,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And Patriots were doing a lot of that. But when you do that twice and then you put yourself in a 3rd and 8 and then you don't do anything and then you punt or you get sacked or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to throw the ball.
eventually, with that strategy, you're hoping to bring the corners and the safeties up, or you're trying to get them in a weird formation where you can burn them on something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and they just never capitalized and never did that, in my opinion. But kind of ironic. I have a couple clients at work that are Patriot fans, and every time I ask them, like, how you feeling, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like Patriot fans are kind of like they're what's the term? Spoiled, you know?
Jaded,
yeah. It's like, oh man, we're like, wow, this sucks. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know, dude.
Got 3 wins.
I'm like, dude, if the Lions were like
3 and 4 and kind of contending and tied with the Bears, yeah, it would make.
I would be like, yeah.
Have a good
But
year.
instead, here we are, like, just, yep. Who we drafting now, you know?
Yeah, 1 and 5. Team sucks.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Defense actually played well last week. Think about it.
Did you see Okuda had fucking
15 tackles, yeah.
And they said that he only got thrown to 4 times. That means he went and made those tackles.
Yeah, he might be turning out, which is pretty cool.
I'll give him props, bro. I'll give him props, man. Dude, I love the Lions. Although we suck ass, I love them. It's a problem. But like we talked about with the Bears, they were controlling the clock. Like I mentioned, I have a stat here. They ran 22 more plays than the Patriots that entire game, which kind of a lot in a ball game.
Yeah.
Lot. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good game, although it was 33-14. One of those games where the Bears kind of got like a late-ish touchdown. So it was a little bit closer than it looked. And overall, I thought it was a good game. And I thought it was. I told you, bro, I love that like atmosphere. Like,
it was cool, yeah.
I don't know. It was Chicago, New England. They were like both like okay teams, you know? I don't know. That's just my opinion. But I do want to move on to some other quick headlines, and then I just want to jump right into the tier list because that's going to probably take us a sec. So, big news happened last week, but happened after our episode. I do want to quickly touch on it. Christian McCaffery was traded to the San Francisco 49ers. When I first got that alert, I kind of did a double take. I was like, wait, really? Didn't really surprise me. It was just like kind of like, wait, really? Like that. Okay, it makes sense, you know. I do say he did play right away. I think he actually flew to San Francisco and practiced like 8 hours after the trade happened. It was crazy.
I like emailed him the playbook.
They were like, by the way, you're on our team. Here you go. Dude, I should have pulled all that up, but have you heard the whole like hierarchy of like his dad and like his dad and John Lynch and like
Oh yeah, how they're like, yeah, they all play
They're
together.
all like a big web connected, bro.
Wore numbers from each other and shit.
Yeah, and it's like Christian McCaffery's like there now. It's like kind of nutty, but it was funny. I forgot who was announcing that game, but they were talking about that, and I think it was Greg Olson. And he goes, "Sounds like a Game of Thrones plot." It's so funny. I was dying laughing, but he you have the stats. I think he only ran the ball 4 times, 6 times, 38 yards.
Is that a guess, or are you reading that?
I know my mind is trying to remember a screenshot I saw. 6 yards, 38. 6 carries, 38 yards is my guess.
All right, here we go. Who's he play for? 838.
838. Damn, bro, I was close, man.
Yeah, he ran the ball 8 times.
Okay, 8
he
times.
ran the ball the most on the team.
Yep. He did.
Jeff Wilson just had a more big runs. I mean, he ran about 7 times.
He had like the one 50, I remember.
He had 54 yards.
He had the one he like ran out to the left. It was like not quite a toss play. It was more like an off tackle type situation. And he actually made like 2 like really good moves to get a lot of extra yards. And I think he ended up running like.
That's like the thing too. You look at this and like fucking, they didn't run the ball.
Dude, I said that last week, bro. I literally, my thing was like, they're not going to do anything until they consistently run the ball well.
Like Jimmy G went 25 for 37, which isn't great, but you can just tell they're passing the ball a lot. But he threw 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. And like you look at like,
I will say they were
the
down early.
Like, he was throwing it to a bunch of people, and like it's like their passing game can get it done. You know what I mean? But when your leading rusher is the guy you traded for 2 days before.
Yeah.
And he has 8 carries. Like that's, I don't know.
Yeah, my thing is too, and I kind of get it in a way, but I feel like so many people made such a big deal about like him not knowing the playbook. But like, here's the reality. Dude's been playing and studying football probably since he was in middle school. And it comes down to just terminology. It takes 2 seconds for them to call gun slants, X cross, whatever, and then turn and say run a swing route or pass block or run the A gap. You know what I'm saying? Follow the fullback, whatever it is. Like, I feel like it's really easy for them to like get him integrated. He's like enough instinct of a player where he can make a role. I think they tried. He ran the ball, like you said, he ran the ball the most and shit. I just think the 49ers just probably aren't that good. So I don't know. Interesting trade. Another running back trade, though, and this one I'm kind of curious to see. Jacksonville traded James Robinson, running back, to the New York Jets. That was right after the news that Breece Hall tore his ACL and his meniscus, by the way. That's rough, dude. ACL and meniscus, bro.
So.
The good news is you kind of knock them all out at once and then just get it all repaired, and then you probably got another.
Think he's going to be the same, man? You think he's going to be equally as fast? And
no, nobody is.
That was a dog. I mean, he would just take out.
Even if you're not, he could tell himself that all he wants, but every time he goes to make a cut or move that extra gear, he's going to remember that knee, bro. And it's just like not the same. But I think he'll be like okay in the long run. But I am curious to see James Robinson coming in. I always thought he played really well in Jacksonville. He's one of those guys where like I would see him pop off, and then I'd be like, why is this dude never playing? Yeah. Then I like think about it like related back to the Lions. Like how many times are like I don't know like Craig Reynolds? He has like 80-yard game. They're like, why don't they play Craig Reynolds more? You know what I'm saying? And then we do, and he has like 10 carries for like
because he's not that
yards.
good. Yeah, some guys are made to be backups.
Yeah. So James Robinson could be that, but we'll see. Couple other quick news bites. Indianapolis Colts announced that they are going to move ahead with Sam Ellinger as their starting QB, replacing Matt Ryan. What's their coach name? Frank Reich.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Reich did say that despite Matt Ryan's injury, because I believe he did get hurt with his shoulder or something like that, he said even if Matt Ryan was not hurt, that Sam would be the starter. So, kind of interesting there. I will say I remember watching that kid in like the second preseason game because the Lions played them in the preseason. The kid's got an arm. I mean, obviously, be a QB in the NFL, you got to probably have an arm, but
pretty much, yeah.
But I mean, it was preseason, but he looked good, man. So
yeah, he's
I always like when people get their shot.
Yeah. It works out. He'll definitely bring a different energy. He's a scrambler.
Different energy, and like if he plays well, bro, like dude, if you show some glimmer of hope, you bought yourself some money.
Yeah.
Some team will sign you. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay will bring you in next year again, you know? So,
dude. Tom Brady's out.
Kyle Trask
is in.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. So speaking of QB situations as well, Carolina Panthers upset win over Tampa Bay Buccaneers. PJ Walker, third string QB, well, and second string now. Well, but still third. I don't know, it's weird. But he came in, played well, ended up beating the Buccaneers. My question to you, because Baker Mayfield and what's his name haven't shown any life, should PJ Walker just play? You're already kind of chalked, you know? Like, I'd play PJ Walker, dude. Team really seems to like him. The city likes him.
Yeah, I mean, might as
They're
well.
not. They're going to
that's why
throw
he's
Baker
playing.
back in.
Baker didn't get hurt, did he? I think he's just not playing.
I think I thought he got hurt.
Who's their backup? They didn't go to the game with no backup. I'm telling you, because Carroll got hurt. Unless what's his name? He's still there.
Dude, why am I drawing a blank on the dude's name?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. God damn, dude.
Yeah, I guess he's still there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just kicking the tires of both those guys. They're just going to buy him out of the contract.
They could.
The owner will just outright pay it out of his pocket. Who cares?
Okay. All right.
I said play PJ Walker. 100%. What the fuck you?
I say play PJ Walker as well.
Absolutely. What the fuck you have to lose? He won a game. Sounds good.
Great guy. All right. So, what I want to do next, and this is going to be Scott for a second because it take me a minute.
Gotta watch the stream now.
All right. We're going to switch over here. And let me get rid of that. We're going to put me right there. It will make me a little bit bigger.
We're going like division by division. Just like random teams.
What?
Is it just like random teams? What's that random block? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, damn it.
You probably cover up the teams on the bottom, right? If you're drawing left to right. It'll like fill itself in, right?
Yeah, like if I
pull them away.
Yeah,
you should put the cameras towards the bottom.
Why?
To cover it up. It'll give you the camera space at the top.
No, it was good.
Okay.
This is good.
Let's fucking do it.
Anyways, tier list time, all right? Man, I wish we could play music, bro. Holy, okay. So we got a tier. Whoa. Okay, we got a tier list here. Big flash up like National Pasta Day.
When I look at it now, it looks like I'm actually looking at it. That's fine. Looking at it's funny. Great job.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Tactical king.
All right, how we okay. We're looking okay. Your camera's a little bit bigger, I think, but I think that looks okay. Anyways, we got tier list here. We got all 32 teams down below. We got these divisions here, Super Bowl bound. Okay, these are teams that we think probably are going to make the Super Bowl, have a pretty good chance to make the Super Bowl. Playoff locks, maybe not quite that elite level, but they're definitely going to be making the playoffs. Then we got maybe playoffs. We don't really know. Close but no cigar. These are teams that don't make the playoffs, but you've made a good effort. You just missed, right? Then you got just wasn't your year. Then we got big yikes. Okay.
Okay.
So do we just want to get our team out of the way? I think everybody knows what we're gonna do.
Hard.
We take
Hard, Jax.
So we
Just
got
do
the
that
Lions
division.
here. So I really think they're going to turn it around.
What point?
So we just came back from the bye week, right? We played tough against the Patriots. I think we have a couple key injuries coming back. I think they rally around Dan Campbell. I really think they make a run at the Super Bowl.
Wasn't the Patriots game the one that they got shut out? The fuck you mean they played tough?
Wait, no. Who did we just play? Sorry.
They just played the Cowboys. And,
sorry.
And Goff had like six like turnovers or something, 5 or 6.
Sorry, I can't even get my fucking losses straight. Anyways, I'm trolling. They're not Super Bowl bound. They're the biggest yikes in the NFL right now. Every year we get memed, and I'm not even upset at the team anymore. I'm just upset that I'm a Lions fan and there's nothing I can do about it. Trust me, I've tried. And every year we just get memed. We get memed so fucking hard. So
I think Lions, we should start wearing paper bags.
That'd be great. I think we need another
games.
No, we need another 2 years of Dan Campbell, like winning 3 games to do that. You know? Think about all the old days, you know?
It's true.
It makes you think, though. Real talk on the Lions here. Yeah, what up, Plastic Lounge podcast? Makes you think, right? And we talk about it all the time. And I think me and you had a conversation about it at the time. And Jim Caldwell, right? Yeah. I know a lot of people said that he couldn't get us to the promised land. But like
he got close.
He got close, and like you pulled the rug underneath him before he even really had a chance, you know?
Yeah, the team fully bought in all the way, and like
we had some good players, and they respected him, and it was a very like you could tell it was like working, and then they were just like, "Fuck you, Caldwell. We could do better. You can't take us further." And like looking back, obviously, it's kind of like, man, that sucked. Anyways,
yeah. Who's next in the division?
So you going to do division by division?
Sure.
All right. So let's go. Right there. Let's go Bears. Let's go Bears.
Bears.
Right. The Bears. All right. So we've got the Bears. Obviously, we just talked about. And by the way, I'm going to rely on you to help me with like records and shit like that.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. So, off the rip here, I thought the Bears played pretty well. We just talked about Justin Fields playing pretty well. My initial gut feeling, I probably put him in the close but no cigar, or just not our year. One of these two bottom ones. I don't know, Ben. Where you're
just not our year. They're absolutely not even going to be close.
You don't think they're even going to get close? Fringe team?
I don't think so.
Okay. I can respect just not our year. I know they had a good win this last week, but I kind of agree with this. Like I said, I'm kind of debating between those two, but
it was Bill Belichick's chance to jump over George Halas in like the standings of wins all time.
Wait, really?
Like 325 or something like that. And they were playing in Chicago. I think it was the ghost of George Halas got into that team. Turned him around.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard, but I kind of believe it.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Kind of believe it, brother. All right. Damn. I ran out of my joint. Anyways. All right, so we got the Bears. Let's go Packers. The Packers are kind of interesting. What's their record right now?
3-4, tied with the Bears.
3-4, tied with the Bears. Okay. Somebody from the division's got to make the playoffs, right? And it's obviously probably the Vikings. Okay. But is there any shot that they make it, scoot in with a wild card, something like that?
I would say maybe, yeah. I could see them like turning it around as any team. It just seems like they just like aren't putting it together, but they're like in a lot of these games.
So maybe like close but no cigar.
I'd say maybe playoffs.
Maybe playoffs. Wow.
I'm not out on the Packers. Not.
Okay. I actually kind of think too. I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but you can never count the guy out, dude.
Yeah, and it just seems. I mean, if they if they're like they lose like 2 more games, so they're like 3-6, then yeah, I think it's gonna be tough.
And you got to think about it. They haven't played the Lions yet. That's 2 wins, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
I mean,
that's very, very true.
You're pretty much 5-4 right now.
Good record.
Anyways. All right. So last one, Vikings. All right. I personally think they're playoff lock. I don't think they're Super Bowl bound. They played well. Don't get me wrong. You know, Skull Vikings. I'm rooting for you guys in a way. I've never hated you as a Lions fan. I've always respected Minnesota. I know growing up with you, Ben, I know you've always liked Minnesota as well.
Just don't score enough points.
Dante Culpepper, Chris Carter, Randy Moss, Chris Hogan. Remember Chris Hogan?
I do remember Chris Hogan, yeah.
Chamberlain. What was his name? Chamberlain?
Brian Chamberlain?
Was it
Brad Chamberlain? Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Linebacker.
All right, so yeah, can't forget about the legend Brock Lesnar as well. Yeah, he went to training camp with the Vikings.
Yeah, I think he was on that team that year in Madden 2002.
I'm pretty sure Brock Lesnar wrestled at Minnesota University. I think he's a Minnesota kid, which is kind of cool. Anyways, enough about Brock Lesnar. We cool with playoff lock, Minnesota?
100%.
Making it? All right. So that wraps up NFC North. Let's keep it consistent here.
AFC West.
AFC West, I would say. Standing guy you can give me. So let's go Broncos first.
Sure, Broncos. Big yikes.
Broncos. How about
that team sucks.
When I announce a team, can you give me record? Can you say what the record is?
2-5.
All right, 2-5. 2-5 Broncos.
Scored 100 points.
100 points. Wow.
It's been 8 weeks. I mean, they played 7 games, but
I think we put them down here with the Lions, bro. When I watch them, I'm like, dude, you guys are like the Lions.
Yeah, big yikes. Russell Wilson sucks.
Big yikes. The whole thing's kind of freaking me out.
I honestly, my suspicion is because the way that what's his name in Seattle's playing well.
Geno Smith.
And like he's not that great of a quarterback, right? But it's like working. I'm telling you, like the Seahawks system was like a thing. And then when it became like let Russ eat, he hates the system. He just wants to do his thing, and he like produce. I think he was producing because the system was allowing it.
Yeah,
I think that now he's at the Broncos, and they were just like, "Oh man, this guy's a great quarterback. He'll just figure it out." I don't think he can figure it out. I think he's screwed.
I 100% agree, and then I think his answers to be like kind of trolly.
He's weird, man.
He is weird. He is weird. Quick side story. Speaking of Geno Smith, we did shout him out last week. I know I specifically did. I think all 3 of us really commented he's been playing well, and I don't think anybody's denying that. But cool story. I'm a big fan of Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce. They have a podcast that they do together, and come out weekly, by the way, and they do episodes midweek. So it's like pretty dope, like to hear them like talk about shit, you know. Anyways, They were talking about Geno Smith, and Travis Kelce said that he went on a recruiting trip to West Virginia, and Travis Kelce played quarterback as well. Really? And they went to West Virginia, and Travis Kelce kind of was like, you know, I'm a dog, I can throw, you know, I'm getting recruited, you know. And he said that when he went to there, and they both worked out, he said that he wasn't even in the same ballpark as Geno Smith.
Geno Smith in college was like one of the most accurate quarterbacks of all time.
He was like, dude, I realized like I'm not a QB. Like that guy made me realize I'm not a QB, and it took him all the way going through like, I mean, he was like one of those. Travis Kelce was a guy that, you know, multi-sport, multi-position athlete kind of guy, but you know, he kind of thought quarterback was his play, and then it wasn't. So he
Cincinnati.
He talked about Geno Smith actually kind of helped his career, in a weird way.
Yeah.
So interesting fact about that. All right, so AFC West, Chargers.
Sure, they're 4-3.
4-3. All right. My initial gut tells me maybe playoffs.
Wait, I'm gonna give you the stat: points for 164, points against 189. Defense is not great.
Yeah, but the defense sounds like that's not producing.
And J.Z. Jackson just got hurt out for the season.
I still would put them in maybe playoffs. I think Herbert and their weapons are enough where they will compete, bro.
I would say close, but no cigar. But
okay, so let's go with this rule, and this is why the tier lists are great. Are the Chargers on the same level as the Packers? You think the Packers are a step ahead? Because that's where we're putting them if we do this.
I think so. Yes, I think so. All around, yes. Mike Williams just got hurt too.
All right, you convinced me. We'll put him there. Close, but no cigar. I like that. I'm comfortable with that. Enough injuries. I do personally kind of big fan of Herbie. I do think he kind of elevates them, kind of like what we talked about with Aaron Rodgers, where just because he's on the team and it's Justin Herbert, I think he can.
Yeah, that's why I like
compete. But that's probably why they're close.
17.
Yeah, week 17.
8-9, is their record. They lose the last one, and it's like that,
I mean, that's literally the definition of close but no cigar.
Yeah, that's what I could definitely
literally say. It. So, all right, we'll go. Fuck it, let's go Chiefs.
Chiefs.
What's their record?
I would say Super Bowl. They're 5-2.
5-2. 5-2. Obviously playing really well. A lot of big memes right now, and it's always been that way, but I always thought it was funny where people say Chiefs fans started when Mahomes got drafted kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, dude, I remember early 2000 Chiefs games and fans. That shit was lit back then,
His name, is it Tim or Tom Green? It's Tim Green, right? It's number 10.
It wasn't Green.
Wasn't his name?
No, you're thinking of what's his name? Gerback, right?
No. Who am I thinking of?
Gerback? Was that his name? That was a little bit before my time. Wait, Green. Yeah, dude, I kind of know what you're talking. He's number 10, taller guy. Damn. Dude, I remember who you're talking about. Well, yeah, I want to roll a joint. I think it might be Tom, dude.
Is it Tom Green?
It might be Tom Green, but that might be an actor. And Tom Green's the most basic name. The name Steve Miller. Or Kevin Jones. I feel like there's 1,000 Kevin Jones.
Trent Green.
Trent.
His name is Trent Green.
Trent Green, dude. There
Trent
it
Green.
is.
Nailed it.
It only took us forever, dude.
Oh yeah, Trent Green.
No, I was thinking before that. But anyways, so we're thinking Super Bowl bound, right? They got to be one of the few Super Bowl contenders, right?
Yeah, I would say Super Bowl for sure.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Because yeah. Oh yeah, we're saying we're picking the final two. Are we picking Super Bowl contenders? Two teams are in the Super Bowl?
No.
Okay.
No. It's just they're I guess
Who
like
could be there?
ceiling maybe in a way, but like not necessarily ceiling, but kinda. Like, man, yeah, like I'm thinking probably max 4 teams in my head
Yeah.
that could probably justify being up there. All right, who are we missing here?
Raiders 2-4.
Raiders 2-4. Okay.
Started running the ball.
I kind of agree with that. I think Josh Jacobs is a dog. I saw Derek Carr. I threw him just not our year. I thought that's what you said.
I said they're running the ball.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, I think that they belong
that's
not
right,
our year.
Yeah.
Not quite big yikes. I don't think they're on the Broncos like embarrassment level. Although you can argue sometimes they probably have been there. But I think they've been running the ball well. I saw Derek Carr through this ball. Dude, I swear to you, he was like flat-footed and like didn't even look like he even tried to throw that ball. And I swear to you, Ben, he threw that ball 75 yards in that game. I think he was overthrown. But dude, I was like, holy crap. And Devontae Adams, like, I know he's had his thing and they gave up a lot, and I think he'll kind of like settle into owning the city and his role and where they're at a little bit more. I saw him joking after the game where he like went up to the tunnel before and kind of like was like laughing and was like, all right, everybody clear out kind of thing, you know? Mm-hmm. So like, I think he's trying to be like, you know, a good guy, but I don't know. It could be tough. All right, so that's AFC West. You want to hit at me another division?
What about NFC South? How about
that? NFC South. All right. Let's start with the Saints. Start with the Saints. What's their record?
2-5.
2-5. 2-5. All right. So we're throwing him in playoff lock. I think obviously Taysom Hill.
3 touchdowns a game.
Now, realistically, I think they kind of belong in the just not our year.
Yeah.
In the same boat as these bottom teams here. Kind of feel bad for you guys. You guys had some early injuries. You might have done something. Maybe.
Still the Aints.
We don't have the numbers here, but like the numbers like 2-5. I would love to know the percentage of teams that make the playoffs that are 2-5. It can't be good, you know?
No.
Like the NFL, like people always say, it's a long year. It's a long year. There might be 1 or 2 teams that are the outliers. Maybe, you know? Yeah. It's usually like if you're playing well from the beginning, you're probably going to play all right throughout the year.
Yeah.
And then you have those couple middle teams that fight for it, and then you might get hot late kind of thing, but I don't know. So Saints, yeah, I agree. Just not your year. Not quite yikes for me, but all right, so NFC South, we'll go Falcons. 3-4?
3-4, yeah.
All right. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm going to put them in close but no cigar.
Really?
Yep, and here's my reason for that, okay? I can see them winning like what you said earlier. I can see them going like 8-9. They seem to be in this like win one, lose one, win a couple, lose a couple.
They're 4th in the division right now.
True.
They're 3-4, then 4th in the division because they're 0-2 in the division already.
True.
The Panthers are 2-0. I mean,
wait, the Panthers are 2-0 in the division?
Yeah, they have 2 wins. They're technically 3rd.
Okay, so you think we should move them down to just not our year?
Maybe I fucked that up.
That doesn't sound...
It doesn't seem right. Why would it do that? Sorry.
But it kind of does. They're 0-2 in the division and everybody else has won.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's going to be tough.
Head to head.
That's what I'm saying. If your record's not good enough.
But, again, I think it's just close, but no cigar. I think they finished a little bit better than the Saints. I think the Saints have 5-6 wins, and I can see
Yeah,
the Falcons having 7-8 maybe.
I think they're better than the Saints and the Panthers. So yeah.
So that's kind of where I put them. Yeah, I wouldn't do playoffs, but close but no cigars where I'd kind of throw them. And that's kind of a little bit of a reach, but all right. And then we'll grab the Panthers while we're here. Just not our year. I think we just kind of talked about they're not quite. I kind of almost want to put close but no cigar, but hear me out. They're kind of fire sailing at this point.
They're not a great team, man. I mean, they're not very good.
That's why I think they won, but like you're playing PJ Walker, you're trading pieces, like you fired your coach, like, you know,
maybe.
I just think it's just not your year. Like I don't.
Yeah, it's just not your year for sure.
I mean, to your credit, like I don't think you're like yikes. Like I wouldn't put them in yikes right now.
Yeah, I mean they won a good game.
And like maybe I would if they got blown out like 50 to like nothing, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Kind of let's go just not your year. And then we got the Bucks.
They are 3-4 as well.
3-4.
I think they're close, but no cigar. I think Tom Brady flounders at the end of his career.
Well, hear me out. One team there has to make the playoffs. So they can't all be close, but no cigar.
I guess that is true.
So my initial gut was maybe playoffs. Because it's question mark maybe playoffs. There's a chance that...
I guess that's true. That's fucking crazy that's actually a thing. Is it? You win the division, you make the playoffs?
Every division has a representative in the playoffs.
Okay. Then they would be the ones. I wouldn't put the Falcons in there. Not yet. If we did this I mean, if they kept like showing, say they won like 2 games in a row, they're 5-4, like
okay.
Maybe, but
I don't know. I think that's fair. I think maybe playoffs.
It wouldn't be because it's a playoff lock because they're gonna make the playoffs.
No, right? I guess I'm kind of being like a little hypocrite on that rank because in my head I'm thinking playoff locks are like, bro,
definitely
for sure
making the play. Okay, yeah, okay.
Like I don't think the Buccaneers are like. It's like maybe they win, maybe they make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of where my head was with that.
That's fair, yeah.
All right. But I think that's a good breakdown. I think it's a good breakdown for them. What we'll do too for the record is we'll go through the divisions and we'll put them in, and then maybe we'll even like just kind of quick move these around. So like for example, we think the Buccaneers are better than the Packers. We'll put the Buccaneers closer, kind of thing, like that. Anyways, another division.
What do we got? AFC South.
All right, AFC South. We'll start with the Houston Texans. All right, for your sake, I was gonna throw them up here towards the top.
LOL. No, put them in big yikes.
Yeah, I kind of put them down there too. Do you have Dameon Pierce?
That's about it. Brandon Cooks.
Yo,
couple of defensive guys.
I feel bad for the guy, but I really like him. Maybe because I'm a Michigan fan. I like Nico Collins.
Sure. Nico Collins is a great third receiver, but he starts. So
that is true.
What are you gonna do?
That is true. All right. Well, let's just put him in big yikes. That's fair.
Yeah, big yikes. They suck.
All right. What are we doing? AFC South. We got Jacksonville.
They're 2-5.
2-5. Also, what was Texans' record? I don't know who said that.
1-4-1.
There we go. All right. All right, Jacksonville.
I think it's just not their year. I think they're one of those teams.
Me too. I don't think they're quite big yikes, surprisingly for me. But
yeah, they're definitely showing like they're skilled players, but they're just not a good team.
They are, and I don't know why. I think it's from like Mark Brunell, and I'm left-handed for anybody that doesn't know. Like growing up, although I hate left-handed QBs like in Madden and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I've always really liked left-handed QBs, obviously, because I was left-handed. And Mark Brunell was probably one of the first ones when I was younger, where it was like, hey, check out this guy. I believe he went to Washington, Huskies college. Yeah. And I remember seeing being shown yeah, look at Mark Brunell, and then he plays for this team Jacksonville, and they were crazy good colors, and they were kind of they had Fred Taylor, and they were teal. They're good. They look cool to me. So I've always kind of had a soft spot for him, but and Denard Robinson went there, and I liked him, and I don't know, but yeah, just not their year. I kind of agree with that. Who else do we got? What AFC South? We got the Titans.
They are 4-2. I think the Titans are a maybe playoff.
Maybe
no,
playoff.
I think that they're no.
I was thinking.
I think they're a lock.
I was thinking playoff lock.
Yeah, because when you look at the division, I don't think anybody's going to compete.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking.
Unless Sam Ehlinger is the GOAT.
Did Tannehill get really banged? I saw he got hurt. Is he okay? Do you know? Yeah, that could be.
I don't know. It's for 6 points in fantasy. So it's not because they have Malik Wilson.
Malik Willis? Yeah, I don't know about that, bro.
As long as Derrick Henry doesn't matter.
True.
Doesn't matter at all. As long as he can throw a couple passes and not throw a bunch of picks. Just fine. Plus, who's going to be better? I mean, Jacksonville might turn it around. Colts, if Ehlinger's literally the GOAT.
Speaking of that, we'll go ahead and wrap that up here.
I think they're close but no cigar. Get my vote in early.
Wait, hold on. We got to do the fucking Dolphins, bro.
What?
Wait, what are the Dolphins in? We're doing
AFC North.
The Dolphins are in the AFC North?
No, not North. East. Sorry.
With
Jets, Bills,
Patriots. Yeah, that's right. I've only played fucking how many seasons in Madden?
I mean, I got it immediately wrong. I'm looking at it.
All right. So where are we going with Colts? I kind of put them big yikes, bro, but I put them
close but no cigar. They're a good team. They got a lot of injuries, and they're 3-3-1. They've been still able to limp through a couple wins. They can run the ball with Jonathan Taylor. I'm telling you, if Ehlinger can not get sacked a bunch of times and can escape, I think that's the reason why he's playing. And he's supposed to start the rest of the season no matter what. I think that it's a close but no cigar. They'll get a few more wins. Another maybe 8-win team, maybe 7.
Man, I just feel weird putting the Chargers down there, but maybe that's just off previous past. Same with we're putting the Chargers with the Falcons and Colts. I don't know. When I think of the Colts, I don't think Chargers,
Right, but I would say the Chargers are better than the Colts than if we're ranking them in this tier thing.
True.
You know what I mean? I would if there's a few more teams in there, the Colts could definitely be at the back end.
That's fair. Okay. All right, so that wraps up AFC South. You want to do? We'll do NFC West.
NFC West. Got here. Yeah, that's the Seahawks and stuff. You do the Seahawks first. Fly, Hawks, fly.
Okay, we'll do Seahawks. Kind of want to put them in playoff lock, bro.
I would say maybe playoff.
I'm thinking maybe playoffs as well.
Because I would definitely, all those teams. Who the fuck knows?
That is true. That's kind of a random division. I do think, they're probably, maybe playoffs is probably appropriate. They're playing well. We talked about it. Geno Smith, been really loving his story. I mean, Kenneth Walker's kind of like a hometown-ish guy to us here in, Michigan. Obviously rooting for him. That Goodwin guy, Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah.
He played really well. He seems like a really nice guy. I don't know. So yeah, I think in maybe playoffs. We'll go 49ers.
3-4.
3-4.
I think they're close with no cigar.
I kind of think so too.
I just don't think that they're that good.
I kind of think they're around the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
I kind of think they're around that level.
I would almost think that the Falcons are better than them.
Really?
Overall.
Okay. That's fair. All right. Well, then we got, we'll go Rams. Record?
3-3.
3-3.
Defense is pretty good, but they do not score points.
Dude, I feel like they're kind of.
They might have like the worst points for. Broncos of 100, Texans of 106, Steelers of 107. Lions have a ton. 146. They have like the second lowest. Tied for. No, definitely 104. So yeah, they have the second lowest points for. That's not great. Knew Matthew Stafford like that too.
Yeah. Are we thinking close but no cigar?
I think it's just not their year. If there's any team in this division, I think they might have a bad year this year.
Okay.
And I know Matt Stafford on a bad team. Bad years do consistently happen. It's not like he's gonna like they might get 6 wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I can hear you. I hear you. Yeah. What about the Cardinals? Just not their year as well?
I think they're maybe playoff team.
What?
I think the D-Hop coming back makes a huge difference.
Think so?
Like if any team is gonna, you know how we talked about any team that like clicks and like gets it together mid-season. The 3-4 getting it together mid-season.
I just feel like they haven't earned enough credit to be even considered for the playoffs. Like I feel like they got to be close, but no cigar.
Yeah, but then we're giving it to the Seahawks. You know what I mean?
I feel like they've done the most to earn it through what we've seen so far.
I guess. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Still better than the Colts, though. And I'd say better than the 49ers. I'd say better than everybody but the Chargers.
Yeah, like I said, we still have time to move people around once we can see everything together here. So, all right, who we missing?
That's it.
That's everybody. Yep. All right. So let's go
AFC North.
AFC North. We'll go Steelers. I'm thinking maybe close but no cigar. I could see them getting about 8 wins, maybe.
They're 2-5.
Oh shit!
You think Kenny Pickett will turn it around?
No, you're right. You're right. Dude, I have this like bad problem in my head where like franchises that are historically that do okay, like I give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Like in my head, I'm like, the Steelers, they'll figure it out. It's the Steelers, bro. You know?
I mean, they might put some wins together. I mean, you could I would just put them in, not your year kind of territory.
Yeah. We're starting to run out of spots and just not your year, though. I guess I can move the cam here in a second. Yeah, let's do that now. Fuck it. All right, so we'll do Browns.
I think they're a big yikes.
Really?
I do.
What's their record?
2-5.
2-5. You're playing Jacoby Brissett. You're probably going to trade Kareem Hunt pretty soon. That's the rumors. Right?
And hopefully he goes to a good team that needs him. That would be nice.
I hope so. I'm as a Nick Chubb fantasy owner. God, I want him gone.
He needs to be a number one running back, and he is. He was. Always really has been.
He had a little accident, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Wouldn't call it that. Would not call it an accident.
By the way, I was just making a joke about him getting in a situation. I was not downplaying the victims, for the record. Little caveat in 2022 here.
But anyways, yeah, I think that the team is not great, and I think that shit with fucking homeboy isn't great.
Sean Watson?
Yeah, I think, and he's not probably going to play until next year. You know, if they suck, like they do, probably not going to play this year because he comes back like week 13 or something like that. I mean, he might, but I don't know if it's worth it to their contract because they paid him so much.
Kind of feel that.
But that would be like 3 years out of football.
Okay. I kind of agree. All right, we'll go Bengals. Playoff
I would
block?
say playoff block.
I think a playoff block as well. I think they might be the best playoff block in
They're
here.
4-3, along with the Ravens, who are 4-3, and I think that the Ravens are a maybe playoff. Well, I guess that's no, you can't have that because there's already a playoff block.
Well, maybe we put. Maybe we put both the Bengals and the Ravens because it's close. Neither one of them has shown that they are like insta locks, you know?
I guess that's true.
You know, they're like.
I would still vote the Bengals over.
Are we comfortable saying the Bengals are a lock for the playoffs right now? Like you said, we don't know. It could be the Ravens.
Yeah, and if you look at the Bengals are 0-2 in the hole in the division already. Ravens are 2-0.
I think that's what we have to ask ourselves. Like, comparison and like shit like that is cool, but like you got to ask yourself, like,
top tiers are different.
Are the Falcons a playoff lock? No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Are the Bengals a playoff lock? No. Are the Seahawks a lock? No. You know?
Right.
I do think the Vikings are kind of a lock. I mean, really, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, who are we missing?
That's it.
All right, and then we got NFC.
East.
All right, we got the Cowboys.
5-2. It's the best division in football, by the way.
Really hard division. I think that they for sure make the playoffs, though.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Eagles and them. I think I spoiler alert. I'll distract them. I think the Eagles are Super Bowl, and I think Cowboys are playoff. I think both those teams make the playoffs, which is crazy. I actually think spoiler. I think the Giants could even make it, but I'm gonna put I would put. We're doing this. If I'm doing this quick, I would do the Giants maybe playoffs. So I would do Eagles Super Bowl bound, Cowboys playoff lock, and then the Giants maybe probably make the playoffs as well. I think that division has three teams. How many wild cards are there?
I don't know. I know they added one more game.
There might be more than that now. So they got plenty of room.
Man. Eagles in the Super Bowl, though, man. I guess. Gone through all the NFC.
They have, and they've shown up, and they played well. Their defense looks good. Their offense looks good. Their coaching's good. I
get it. That's fair.
I mean, like I said, we could adjust this. And then throw that Washington. We throw them in yikes, starting Heineke, Ron Rivera.
No, man. They look good.
Another year.
No, Heineke and Ron Rivera love each other. Heineke's a better quarterback.
Bro, we can't put him at close but no cigar. There's no way. There's no way we can
I
put
think
him up
so
there.
with the record, the 3-4. I definitely think so. Well, I guess you've put the three other ones in the playoffs on a super wild card. So yeah, there's just I guess yeah, it is just not your year because you couldn't do it in
Bro,
the division.
I just
I get it.
can't put the Giants below maybe playoffs. They played nothing but extreme good ball. You can't put
I
them in
just
close but no
I don't
cigar.
trust it. Daniel Jones is running the ball too much. I don't trust it. I do
Dude,
not trust that team.
I know, but trust me, bro. Actually, don't trust me because I don't know that well. But I just got a feeling about the Giants, bro, and they've like shown up.
They haven't played anybody. They played one person in the division. That was their loss. I don't remember who it was.
I believe it was the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys are 2-1. The Eagles are 2-0. Like the Giants still have to play the Eagles twice. Cowboys again. And they do have to play the Commanders twice. You never know.
All right. Hold on. Let's get through this last division and then we'll adjust. All right. Buffalo Bills. Super Bowl bound.
5-1. Yeah, I put them in there.
I think they got to be Super Bowl bound. All right. Picking. New York Jets. You got to be close, but no cigar.
Yeah. Especially if the Bills are going to the Super Bowl, they can't. I don't think the Jets will get. Man, they could.
All right, hold on. Let's get all on board. Dolphins. Not your year. Close but no cigar.
I think they're a close but no cigar. Like a record that gets close.
Patriots just not your year.
Yes.
All right. So what we got here is Super Bowl bound. We got Chiefs, Eagles, Bills. Then we got playoff locks. Vikings, Titans, Cowboys.
Yeah.
But these are a lot. I'm not going to name all these. You can see. All right. Is there any with the teams like grouped together and divided out? Is there anything that glaringly needs to be updated? Is there any teams that are like, yeah, they don't belong there?
Do we have playoff teams? Yeah, we do, right?
You like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have like 6 teams that we're saying are pretty much going to guarantee make it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, 100%.
Teams in the playoffs.
So, to be honest with you, I think this might be good, bro.
Yeah.
Raw take.
When you look at it like that, there's like a lot of teams.
Like raw take. I think that's actually not that bad. Like, I'm trying to look here of like what I would change. Probably move the Colts down.
Yeah, I would. For sure.
Probably move them. They seem like they shouldn't be there. Is there any team we want to move up?
I don't think so.
A lot of fringe teams here, just not sure.
I mean, maybe the Rams up to close but no cigar. That would be the only thing I would think, honestly.
I actually kind of agree with that. Like, I just feel like they went to the Super Bowl. They're bound to be like kind of close. I actually like that. We swapped the Colts and the Rams. That seems like a fair swap. Not your year. Big yikes. All right. That seems good.
Oh, yeah.
You want to give a thumbs up? I'm going to screenshot this.
Working?
Wait, I can't tell. It's delayed as fuck.
Did you screenshot it yet?
Hold on. God damn it. It's so delayed, bro. Why is it so delayed? This isn't going to work.
Is that coming? Do I have to kind of stop?
It won't let me clip it. Never mind, bro. We'll figure it out. I'll just take a screenshot later or something. God damn it. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it.
Click the bell, press like, share with
subscribe,
any friends that you might
leave a comment. Yeah.
Leave a comment. Nobody's gonna respond. Nobody likes you.
Yikes.
I didn't mean that.
Oh wait. This is gonna be awkward for a second here. Hold on.
Why is that?
Because I have to open this fucking panel to end the stream. It's I don't know, bro. They anyways, it's been real. Thanks for everybody hanging out. We'll see you guys next week.